Well, there's some pink clouds behind those trees. You can kind of see them. Really too bad the camera won't pick them up. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Oh, yeah, another nice frosty morning. And I forgot to get my coffee pot ready to make me coffee last night, so I'll go back in and get my coffee. But hey, first things first, there's your sunrise. There's already birds flying too, and of course a dog barking in the background. Not ours either. Oh well, see what the day brings. When you think your life's shit, change your perspective. Now those clouds that were behind that bunch of trees are behind those two. But you can kind of see them. Actually, I get away from the manure pile a little bit, you can see them. Pretty cool looking clouds this morning. Look out, Paul. Oh, he almost wiped you off. Okay, I gotta get back to doing something. It's cold out here anyway. Cold and a little breeze, just enough to really make my eyes water and my nose not like me. Number one was just saying a couple days ago, see, I haven't seen any of the white bellies. I haven't seen any of the orange bellies either. Well, what I see is mostly white bellies here. Look like there might be a couple half-breeds. And we're working on nests. We got pairs up here. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's like 3 pairs there working on nests. The rest of them are a little concerned that I'm standing here, but they'll get used to it. So, they're buzzing around out here like bees. That's a good thing. They can get in here and get some bugs. God knows the winter wasn't enough to get rid of any of the damn bugs. We've had mosquitoes off and on all winter. Every now and then we'll end up with probably 6 or 8 of them in the shop that we find and squish. It's been a little while since we found any. There was a couple buzzing yesterday, but yeah, it's good that they're here. And I think I mentioned it last year, the orange bellies make a mess. The white bellies don't. The white bellies will actually carry the poop off. Orange bellies are known for, we got a couple geets around here that are just in the wrong spot, I guess. But the orange bellies are known for making a big mess. And you can have a white belly have a nest in the same place and not have any mess. And hey, babies. Mamas are all in, chowing on their breakfast. 224. That one's a single this year. Last year that kid's mama had twins. Maybe it was the year before. Might have been the year before. Hell, I don't know. Either way, I know that kid's mama had twins once upon a time. Maybe it's this year. That could be a twin. If I see one with a pink tag with the same number, I'll know. On a field trip, he hadn't got nothing done there yet. Straight in front of us, in the bigger part of the river bottom, they've got a little more done. Not much. And see if we can see it. Mount Hood's right there in the middle, but the brush just covered it up. Yeah, out there, a lot of that looks like it's been worked, but it hasn't. Some of it has, some of it hasn't. And yeah, my chauffeur.
Yeah, it's an ugly yellow pickup.
Tom called and got the pieces made dummy up for our wheel spacers. We just went in to visit with him, and he's doing all right. You know, like he keeps saying, like I say, you grow up on a farm, you're more used to the cycle of life, we'll say. So he says he's doing good. And looks like we got us a GK 3-wheel fertilizer buggy up here ahead of us. I know it's a GK because I know who owns it. Got the money to spend on that kind of stuff. So anyway, they're just wood cutouts, basically of a wheel center. And We're going to make sure that he got the right specs so it'll fit on, and I'll call him back and say go for it, and hopefully he'll have the pieces done anyway. I don't know. Hopefully it don't take him too long to put them together. One reason I'm having him do it is because he's got a piece of pipe the right size, and he can put it all in the lathe and make sure everything's true everything up good before it goes together. And I just can't get that big in our lathe. It won't work. He can set it up in the lathe and press it together in there and get it tacked together too. But here you got a little better look at that buggy. It's got air ride front on it. And he's headed back to their home place. And actually his boss was here at this place having lunch when we went to town. Yeah, wasted good farmland, but they got a good restaurant back there. Livestock Association has their annual meetings there. But, yeah, you know, COVID kind of stopped that, so lots of stuff we haven't been able to discuss and cuss and whatever else.
That not retired, so.
So, I'm still stuck on the board of directors for a little while longer. Anyway, just show you a little bit of the trip home.
What a fine day.
Got another chance up here to get a good shot of Mount Hood. If we can see it, I'll turn it back on for you. Otherwise, hey, back to the shop we go. Try to get you more mountains. There's one. Sneaking pounce right there. I think that's Adams. That one right there is Mount St. Helens. Can't see that from the farm, but about a mile away we can see it on a good day. And Adam, I believe that the next one over is Adams. It's farther north. That's why it looks smaller over there.
I never remember which one.
We've been up near there. Somewhere there's a picture of me and Becky standing at one of those wayside stops with that in the background. Don't ask me where I just went with the camera. It was a bump.
Sorry.
But, of course, I got you zoomed in, makes it harder. There's Mount Hood. That's not too bad of a picture of it today. Cow head bouncing off the mirror in front of me here screws it up, but there you go. On this nice superhighway here. We'll zoom you back out. Too many cars on.
She's having fun with the sticks.
Too many roads. She's talking about a cow playing in a burn pile, or a pile that's going to get burned. But, oh yeah, as of today in Washington County, there's a burn ban in effect. So
as of about noon.
So much for burning anything now. We're done till probably October, November. And we didn't even get all that crap cleaned up that floated in the bottom. And they shut down Yamhill County, which is the next one to our southwest. They shut them down yesterday, so.
They shut down Bend.
Lots of places already shut down, and it's way too early for that. Usually they don't do that until first part of June. And last year they didn't even do a burn ban until all the big fires were going, which was really stupid. Oh, it's fine that your neighbor's burning his brush pile that's 10 feet from your wheat field that you're trying to get combined before he burns it up. We don't care.
Yeah, when you call it in.
Dumbasses.
Well, that's not important. That's not an actual fire. A structure's not involved.
That was their big thing. If it isn't a house burning, don't worry about it. Well, yeah.
But
depending on whose wheat field it is and how big it is, it might be worth more than that house.
Well, and then when you turn around and you say, well, then I'll fucking sue you, then they show up hours later.
That actually happened back behind us. We came past a seed planting plant back there, and it happened about the time I was showing you Mount St. Helens. Spot right there. A guy had a burn pile in his backyard, 10 feet from the wheat field. Don't bother to think. The other side of that wheat field, all around, it's houses.
And
it don't take long.
Yeah,
and a seed mill that went right up to it. It don't take long for standing wheat to burn. And those flames, I don't know if any of you ever seen that. Around here anyway, with the amount of moisture we usually get, lots of bushels, like 120, 150 bushel wheat. And those flames will be 300 or 400 feet high in the air and the black smoke. But, alright, anyway, that's enough gabbing. Drop you off here and figure something else later. We're like right next to home, as in home is right over there on the corner. There's a little better shot of hood. Ah, where'd it go? There it is. I guess I need to hold the phone toward the ceiling to keep the extra light from hitting it. Good shot of that bug on the window too.
Yeah, I washed my damn window, and then all of a sudden all these bugs are attracted.
Okay, it's disappearing. It's been a fun project. Got a gauge on there. That's how it's going to be. Tucked in behind here, behind everything, is a low air switch. But this one here that my finger is on that you can't see, this one, that's my air coming into the valve. And yeah, I got it about 1.5 inches too short. It's kind of stuck. I can't move it over. So we're going to change it out, which is going to be interesting because I can't get in there very well. And I really don't want to take that back off again, but I might have to. So that's what we're working on. And there's my buzzer. It's a buzzer that was in this cab to begin with. And I don't have a nut for it, but that right there works. And you can see it. It's going to mount like there. And she's busy handing me stuff.
Sorry.
So now it's my turn, which I really don't know how I'm going to get in there. But we're going to do it.
Dad's grabbing bales and I'm cutting twine. And my little audience are waiting very, very patiently to come in the barn.
There's the newest one. He was knuckled under on the front, so I get you out, you can see him. He had splints on his legs till this afternoon. They came off. He's just barely straight. We'll see how he's looking tomorrow. He might get the splints back on for tomorrow. We'll see. But he's doing good. Yeah, no tag in his ear yet. Grandma may not have made it yet, and number one slacks once in a while. Boomer and her kid. Little mini Boomer boy. It's amazing how he looks just like Mama. Same markings. Literally same shape on the eye pigment. And everybody else is out in the feed barn except for a few calves out there soaking up some vitamin D. And a few laying in here chilling out. And that far one there, she's getting closer to calving by the looks of it. And our sick girl, she's been putting a little bit of hay away. And she's starting to eat more and more grain, so that's a good thing. She feels much better. Bad thing is she's still got some afterbirth hanging out her backside. Not a lot we can do about that. And she got packed the other day, so that should help any infection in there. And where she's going to go, even if there is, usually the infection will just stay encased in the uterus. So as long as it stays in there. Here's number one's cheating away. In case she eats all the hay in the feeder, she's got this bale to eat on. I caught her eating on one here last night. So, hey, it's good that she's eating. She is still way too skinny. She might have been about 850 pounds before she got sick, and by the time she had her calf, I know she wasn't anywhere near 800, well, probably less than 800 pounds. And, you know, boom, 100-pound calf out of her, and I don't know that she's much over 700 pounds now. There's yearlings at the other end of the barn that are bigger. But it is what it is. She'll get better. Well, she already is a lot better than she was a week ago. So, oh, and on my little plumbing debacle. Yeah, I got it working, but it's exhausting in the wrong place now because it's not getting pressure from the right place to do the right thing and yada yada. I might have to change that valve. We'll find out. We'll see. I don't know. At least they're not too expensive. So, thanks for watching, everybody.